but they are. I mean, it's just the logical thing about this is they give grants to these like these U.S. Postal Service, FedEx, people, moving companies that are going to be driving around all day. That's just the logic behind it, because I mean they obviously can't get a bunch of people who work in an office somewhere to drive around all day. They have to pick companies, like UPS, FedEx, people that are out, and we'll see them at a certain frequency, not like electromagnetic frequency, but like a certain. I need to think of another word for that. Certain number of times, like a bunch of times that you see it. But that's kind of how they work. They use things that are basically gonna just work together well, and that's kind of what I want to do against them. There's another postal worker coming by right there. Lots of postal workers, lots of. Yes, I'm gonna take a drag of my electronic cigarette. But like really, like I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead. Like I don't think that any like Derek or Mike or Neil or the Saturday night FFCHS, conference calls. I don't think they're gonna mind. But I'm gonna go ahead and post those numbers and the times of those conference calls. And everybody just start getting on those conference calls, because you got a lot of people with great ideas. You got good guest speakers. Even if some people are on there, like, I don't know, there was a lady on a call the other night, and it's not the moderator's fault, but they get on and she was like, I need to call you because we're going to take the presidency. And it's like, I think she was doing that on purpose, like to make us look like fools, to make everybody on the call be like, this is crazy. There's the one light car there. But even if there are those people, you're still going to get good information. You're still going to get information from real targeted individuals. See that one light car, that other truck passed it right there. And then there's a behind me, I think that is a sheriff's car. And it's behind me. So I'm going to kind of keep the camera down. There's a FedEx car that just crossed me, but I'm going to kind of keep the camera and not look at it, because I do not want to be arrested, for filming stuff dangerously in my car. But I usually don't. Like, usually I'm pretty good about this stuff. If I just keep it here, and I'm not looking at it right now, but there is a sheriff like back there. Let's see if I go into this parking lot up here, if he'll follow me into the parking lot. I just kind of want to see. I doubt he will. And I know I have to be careful with stuff, because they can pull you over for filming stuff in your car. It's the only way I'm going to get evidence on this stuff. And I am very careful. I got a little bit too excited today. There's the police. Baton Rouge police right there. Wasn't a sheriff. He was following me up. Didn't follow me in here. I'm going to kind of scooch in here. See what we got going on. Go the other way. And the big thing, like, the thing that I know is that this isn't all for me, and that's the very sad thing. So I really, I need to start getting connected with targeted individuals in my area and start being very active, going to our city council and meetings that are important. Like, I kind of need to step up and do that, because, like, I do make these videos. If you are in Louisiana, please contact me by email. Any targeted individual in Louisiana, please contact me at vulcanwolverine@gmail.com. You know, I want to start getting some meetings together and start doing some campaigning for our cause to not be targeted. If you talk to me and you want to remain anonymous and pitch in some other way, you know, you can do that. But please, like, know you're not alone in your own state. And if we all work in our own states, you know, somebody from Humanity Warriors, and look them up, Humanity Warriors, or humanitywarrior.com. These are ladies in California that do something every day. They campaign every day to end this. You know, a lot of them have children, and you know, the mothers of these children are being microwaved. So they really want this to end. They're passing out flyers. They're going to the city council. So go to humanitywarriors.com. She has a great idea where we need to do, you know, we need to gather people in our state. And by seeing all these one-light cars, like, I know that, you know, I'm not just this targeted individual where this program is just targeting me. You know, there are a lot of targeted individuals, you know, in this city that this is working on. And some of them may not be speaking out. Some of them maybe. I don't hear about a lot of targeted individuals in Louisiana. I've heard about a couple, but you know, I don't hear a lot about them. But if you are, please contact me if you need help, if you need ideas, if you want to get together and have a group. We can film some meetings, maybe. You know, just to get awareness out. We can go campaign, maybe down at the city council or the city court. You know, we can do some stuff. Now's the time to push. I'm not saying we're ever going to lose momentum, but you know, now's the time to push, because we can really push this thing into you know, if not completely stopping, at least having some good court cases to set a precedent to you know, eventually have like a, you know, eventually have a class action suit, eventually have more law enforcement aware of it inside, you know, these agencies being more aware of what's at the center of it, of people being tortured. My battery's really low, guys. I'm just gonna film until it runs out. So if I cut out, you know, excuse that. But I really want to just keep it on right now because I'm getting a lot of vehicular stalking, which I was trying to do, and it worked. I can't believe it worked, because it seems like this guy, he works on me so much. He doesn't even know me at all. Like, he doesn't know. Like, I told him, I was like, I'm yelling at you in the car and saying mean things so you will vehicular stalk me. But I guess what he thinks is, he's like, this program is such a huge, crushing, you know, machine that it doesn't matter what I'm trying to do. He's just going to use what I'm trying to do to just crush my life, you know. So that's what I'm trying to turn back on him, and I'm going to try and use whatever he's trying to do against me to get information out, and eventually, hopefully, get him in court. Like, I want to get this guy in court. Or just, you know, hopefully it'll end, you know. I just want to push this thing back so we have change, and that it's not just going on and growing, and that it actually diminishes. There's the one light, red car right there. So, God, I got some really good vehicular stalking. I'll tell you, I always do. They're always, and what I see is that they can't stop it on a dime. These people, you know, they set this thing up, you know, through a couple of days or a week, and they build it up, and they can't just, like, you know, totally communicate to all these people who are vehicular stalking you and say, wait, he's got his camera out, stop that now, because there's just too many people. It's too wide scale of a program like this. So if you do want to get some vehicular stalking on tape, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to tell y'all to do exactly what I'm doing, except the defensive stuff. Get something to ground yourself. That I want to yell that to the sky. You know, you might not have enough money for a plate or a plug or, you know, a personal defender. Those things do work, but grounding yourself, that's been something that, like, I woke up and it was just totally different. I wasn't like, I didn't feel like my spine was coming out of my back. Like, I mean, I was like running. I quickly got into my car to go to work, and I was just like, you know, not in the worst mood in the world. It was great, guys. Like it's you know, and I just used it down. There's a One Light business truck right there. But that was really great. So, you know, I would recommend that and put my stamp on that to ground. And you can go to Amazon and go to, I guess it's just a company called Earthing. They have mats, but I would get either the little throw blanket or the queen size blanket. And here is a sheriff right there. So I've gotten some sheriffs, some city police. Let's see if he's coming back around. I would think they would see me videotaping them and like trying to arrest me or something. I don't know. Guess not. I mean, I'm just holding up a phone. I could be talking into it. So, and then this, here's a trailer coming up right here. This trailer right there. Turn it out right there. Boom. But got some more good work done at work today. Had more energy. The grounding it does. I don't know. You'd have to get somebody else to explain. I just know it reduces the charge of the electricity going through you. Especially if you live on the second floor. If you live on the second floor of your apartment or your house, get a grounding blanket or fix something up to ground you. I promise you, you will not be dissatisfied. You really won't. And you know, it's a therapy thing, so it builds too. It builds up your body. It grounds your body so that you're less susceptible to, you know, the electrical currents that they're sending. It's the electromagnetic frequencies, but it has an electric part to it and a microwave radiation part, kind of put together. And I think it stops a lot of the electric part. Alright, I might just keep it going, you know, see what's kind of going on. Not seeing a lot of vehicular stalking coming across this big street next to my house. I hope you guys are doing good. I think my battery's about to go off, and we're about 30 minutes, so I might stop it now. I know I'm putting out a lot of vehicular stalking videos, guys, but it seems like that's tangible evidence to me that something is going on around individuals. So to me, it seems very important. I'm going to make some other videos, but you know, I just saw I saw how much they were doing it to me today, and I was like, God, I want to do it again. You know, I want to get it on tape. But you know, I'm going to be doing some other stuff. You know, talking about where you go and get the magnet. I'm going to show my grounding blanket and stuff like that, and how cool it is, and then probably do the magnet therapy on tape. You know, because you know, I just think with my past, like, because I've had so many surgeries and stuff like that, that I'm really starting to go over to, you know, believing that this can be done. It can be done without chips, but the way that I'm being hit, especially the remote neural monitoring, and how powerful those frequencies are, you know, I'm thinking I got something in me. Alright, guys, I am going to my place. I hope y'all didn't see the address on it or anything. I'm gonna have to maybe cut the end of the video off. I don't want a bunch of perps seeing my address. I probably have videos where I'm coming in here and they see it. Alright, I love you guys. God bless y'all. I hope y'all are doing good. You know, we're moving forward. It's like I'm watching it. I'm involved in it. So have hope. I know it's painful. But we're making great strides, and the momentum is not, you know, it's not threatening in any way. They're the ones who are in the tight spot now, and I'm sorry for my my alarm that goes off because I don't have my seatbelt Alright guys, but I love y'all, and I will see you on the next one.